Jim, they're beautiful.
Almost as beautiful as the lady herself. Perhaps I should put them in some water.
Thank you, would you?
Mm-hmm. Did Brooke get off all right?
As far as I know, she left rather early.
A vase?
Right over there on that table.
Okay. So, Laura sounded like she was pretty bummed.
Well, it's only natural the child would be homesick.
And Boston winters can be very long.
Yes, this is the only home the child's ever known, you know.
Who wouldn't miss a home like this? Great house, beautiful family, kid brother.
And Brooke is a wonderful mother.
Oh, absolutely the best.
The separation's really hard on both of them.
Yeah. Listen, if you need anything while Brooke is gone.
Oh, she left everything within easy reach.
Well, nevertheless, if you need anything, I'm happy to pitch in.
Thank you. I'll manage.
Have you had breakfast yet?
Oh, yes, I've had hot tea and toast.
Oh, come on, Phoebe, that's bird food, and I happen to be awfully good with an omelet pan.
Well, maybe a little later.
Yeah, don't worry about your little figure.
I won't. I'll manage.
Just like Brooke. Fiercely independent, can handle things on her own. Well, listen, I'm going to get these flowers some water, and I'll be in the kitchen. Yell if you need me.
You know, Jim, you are really good.
Pardon?
Well, ever since you walked through that door, you have been buttering me up. Now, the question is, why?
Do you want another muffin?
No, thanks.
Are you
I'm full.
sure?
I'm positive they're good.
You want some coffee?
Nah.
Oh, listen, I wanted to tell you I put some cash in your checking account.
Mom, I told you didn't have to do that.
It's not a lot of cash.
I'm doing
it's just
fine.
for emergency. It makes me feel better, please.
Okay, but only for an emergency.
You know, you're so far away. If there's anything that you need...
Didn't you just hop on a plane?
It's not the same as coming up to your room at home. I miss you.
I miss you too.
So, how's the comforter?
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, is it warm enough?
Yes. Even toasts my ice cube feet.
That's good. And tell me about the job. Is it okay?
It's fantastic. Remember I told you about that girl, Amy?
The one that you wrote about?
Yeah, she just got her GED.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, a lot of the kids are really starting to come around. It's great.
It's because you're so terrific with them.
I've just been through a lot of the same stuff.
I am so proud of you.
Thanks. How's Aunt Phoebe doing?
Not bad, all things
Guess
considered.
This is keeping her off the tennis courts, huh?
Oh, she tells me she's going for aggressive therapy.
What does that mean? A tango marathon?
Nothing would surprise me.
I think maybe I'll give her a call tonight.
She'd like that.
She got my card, right?
Yep, it's right on the table by her bed.
I miss our talks.
Honey, you know, if you ever want to come home for a little free advice...
I'm really happy here, Mom. I mean, it's great. There's no explaining myself, no looking over my shoulder. It's just me, you know? There's no baggage, no dirty past.
Don't say that.
I like fading into the crowd.
You, honey, will never fade into any crowd.
What about you? How you doing?
Oh, same old.
Working hard, hardly working?
Working steady.
What about Jim?
He's fine.
So you two are still seeing each other?
Mm-hmm.
Is it serious?
Well, honey, that's one of the reasons I came up to see you. Jim asked me to marry him.
Mom, you can't.
Honey, why shouldn't I marry Jim?
Things must have moved awfully fast since I left.
Well, I mean, we've spent a lot of time together.
Look, I know surviving the crash was a bond, sure, but that's...
We're very close, yeah.
But do you love him?
We have a strong connection, Laura.
But is it love?
That's not an easy question to answer.
Well, shouldn't it be? I mean, if you're talking marriage.
Well, sometimes I think I know Jim better than anybody else in the world. And sometimes I don't feel like I know him at all.
Well, you know, when I was really upset about Scott, you told me that I should just, you know, sort of step back and figure out what I wanted, slow down.
So what are you saying? I should take my own advice?
I just know sometimes something seems so right. You know, like me and Scott, but underneath it doesn't work out. It wouldn't have worked out over time.
Honey, what's wrong?
I just want you to be happy. Like you were with Pierce.
And you don't think that Jim will make me happy?
I just don't want to see you get hurt again.
Hurt? By Jim?
I don't know. Maybe he won't.
Listen. If you're not okay with this...
I'll get okay with it. Yeah. You don't need my permission.
Laura, I heard something. And I need to know if it's true. Did Jim live in the same SRO as you and your mom? Did you know him in New York?
Well, you may as well confess.
Okay, you got me. I'm busted.
Indeed. Now, just tell me the reason for this snow job.
I'm anxious to stay on your good side, Phoebe.
Why?
Let's just say that I need all the allies I can get.
Are you waging war?
Not a war, but a battle.
Let me guess. For Brooke.
I'm crazy about her, Phoebe.
I noticed.
And I want to spend the rest of my life with her. She looks up to you like a mother. She respects your opinion. She listens to what you have to say.
May appear that way, only.
She trusts you more than anyone.
Brooke's always had a very good mind of her own.
Phoebe, I've asked Brooke to marry me, but she hasn't given me an answer.
No?
No. Come on, throw in with me. And we'll mount an all-out campaign.
Oh, she'd see through that in a minute.
But you can get around her defenses easily, and we'll win her over to our side.
Our side?
You know that I'd lay my life down for her.
If marriage is right for both of you, it'll happen in time.
Well, I know I've been telling myself that lately, too, but it seems that Brooke has put up some kind of a wall. She seems a little distant.
Brooke has a lot on her mind.
Laura?
And Jamie, her work, and this accident of mine hasn't helped any.
Well, I understand that, but that's all life stuff, isn't it? The ups and the downs, the ins and the outs. All of those things that I want to be a part of. But I don't know. I mean, I have a hunch that it's not just kids and work. Do you know what's going on?
Give her time. After all, marriage is a very big step for a woman.
So won't you nudge Cupid along in the right direction just a little bit?
Not so much as a tap on the shoulder.
Oh, here you are. I hope you don't mind the back door was wide open.
That's
Well,
hello, darling.
hello there, Mr. J. You playing nursemaid this morning?
Well, I just stopped by for a visit. Excuse me.
Hello there, honey. Well, wait until you see the raspberry croissants I got you at the bakery. And you can tell I couldn't even wait to dig in.
Thomasen.
JT, it's O'Brien. You got trouble, pal. Big trouble. Winona said he showed up last night. He said you knew where to find fast money.
What's he look like?
He's a punk. He's with Winona now.
Keep him there.
How?
Just do it. I'm on my way. Well, I have to run.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Was that Brooke?
No. Just some business that I have to take care of. I'll stop in and look in on you later. You take care of her, okay?
You betcha. Well, he sure blew out of here like the hound that ate the habaneros.
Yes, he certainly did.
There were tons of people crammed into that rat hole. I mean, Most of them were drifters, and nobody even knew their name. I thought that his face looked familiar, but I wasn't sure.
And now?
He was there. It was him.
Why didn't you say?
I didn't think it made a difference.
Well, I mean, if you knew him.
I didn't know him. He was just a face.
But why didn't you say something?
Because I wanted to block out that time. I didn't want to go back there.
I'm sorry.
Jim was just one more reminder of everything that I lost in that place.
I'm sorry, honey. I know it must have been a shock to see him.
And I never saw him again after the fire. I mean, not until he showed up in Pine Valley.
Well, did you know anything about him?
Not really.
You know, I mean, like what he did or who he worked for. Or...
I mean, there was talk. I heard things.
What kinds of things?
You know, like he had stuff going down.
Was he in trouble?
A lot of people ran scams in New York, and he didn't have the greatest reputation. But he saved your life, and mine too. I figured I owed him. I mean, I've changed since then. Maybe he has too.
Honey, why wouldn't he mention that he knew you?
Mom, it was a long time ago. I mean, can we please just not talk about Jim?
Honey, look, the last thing I want to do is upset you.
If you're not sure about Jim, you should just put on the brakes.
You're right. Look, we don't have to talk about this now, okay?
Look, I wish I could help, Mom. I mean, I wish that I could tell you more. Can we just chill out for a little while? I mean, just talk about something else?
Sure. I'd like that.
Do you want to take more coffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get some.
Thanks, honey.